Shit, I could talk about my life, a lot of pain from it. Should be really from the bottom, I'm the same hustler. When I think about my past, I wouldn't change nothing. Sometimes you gotta learn patience, though you can't rush it. First they gon' love you, then they hate you, though you can't trust them. I used to chase that fake love, not chase money. Yeah. I used to chase that fake love, not chase money. Shit ain't no lesson like you learn from the trenches. It hurt my soul to see my fam turn against me. I got indicted, lost it all, but it was necessary. I overcame every loss, so this shit legendary. Been counted out, forgot about, but that's just what it is. I talk about what I experienced, this shit give me chills.
Hey, man. Okay, man. Look, man, welcome to another episode of Breaking the Machine, man. I'm your host for today, Spank the Bank. Man, we got a special guest here, man. We got my boy Leek Hustle, man. Leek Hustle, man. Leek, tell me what's the deal, man.
What up, though? It's your boy Leek Hustle. We in the building, man. Breaking the machine.
Breaking the machine, bro. Man, look, the verse you just said, you gotta love patience.
For sure.
Like, what you mean by that? Like, why we gotta love patience through this journey?
I mean, because don't nothing happen overnight. You gotta be patient, man. Mm-hmm. But one thing I learned about patience don't mean stop working. You feel me? So you gotta be patient, but continue doing your work, my nigga, and everything else gonna fall into place.
I like how you said that. Patience means that you don't stop working, because damn, I think a lot of people, they feel like, all right, let me be patient, let me back off a little bit. But no, keep going, and whatever happens, it's gonna come to you.
It's gonna come to you.
Man,
sure.
Like, all right, so you've been home for a year now. Like, what is something you could tell people that might be going down the path you was going, like, so they won't go down that path? Like, what can you tell these guys out here, like the young cats for real, like people that's out here that's moving too fast and moving wild? Like, what can you really, like,
man,
what advice can you give to them?
Man, understand what you signing up for, man, and understand fully what come with it. Because you can sign up for something and end up in a situation you can't get out of. You feel me? Sitting 30 years in prison, wondering how you got there, and going through hell doing that whole experience. So my advice, man, is like, man, you got to be mindful and find your own path, man. You ain't got to be a follower. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Find your purpose.
Man, like, I ain't never been, I'm scared to go to jail. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I do not want to go to that bitch. But, like, how was, like, the mentality? First of all, how was it before you went? Like, how was, like, before you went? And then, like, when that shit happened, like, what was your mental? Like, was you at a dark space, or? I
ain't gonna lie. So the worst thing about getting indicted is you thinking worst case scenario. Because you thinking everything you ever did, you ever got away with it. Mm-hmm. You don't know really what they got on you. So at the same time, and then whatever you got, whatever type of motion you got to put all that shit on pause, because you don't want something bigger to get brought into your situation. So I ain't gonna lie, I was in a dark ass place. I ain't gonna lie to you, because it was like overnight everything was crumbling, everything, and I'm like, damn. I'm sitting back looking like, dog, what the fuck did I do? Because I believe in karma, so I'm trying to look back like, dog, what did I do to make this happen? Mm-hmm. And it's like, damn, I'm thinking, I'm just like, during that process, I call it the breakdown process. The Most High was breaking me down from who I was and getting me prepared to get built up to who I was about to become. But at the same time, I'm really having them conversations with God, like, hey, God, what I do, you feel me? But he during that whole time, it was just like I was saying, sometimes you got to trust that shit. You got to trust the process, because sometimes we don't understand why it's happening. Because we'll pray for strength, and then it get hard. You know what I mean? But you pray for strength, so you can't get strength without shit getting hard. You know what I mean? So knowing what you pray for, you feel me? And just trusting the Most High.
I ain't gonna lie, you just shocked me just speaking them very encouraging words. Like, you don't hear rappers give so much praise to God, or talk about how, God's breaking me down and I still have to, rebuild myself up. So, like, that was like, it's good to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And what is your, like, faith like your spirituality like, or what's your practices or principles you follow?
So I don't consider myself religious. Mm-hmm. Because I understand man-made religion. You feel me? But I'm highly spiritual. Mm-hmm. I believe in the Creator, the Most High. I believe in His prophets. Mm-hmm. I believe we all somehow prophets. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I just believe in putting the right things in the universe and receiving them. Meditating, fasting, praying. Being in tune with my subconscious, my conscious, and all those type of things.
Yeah. And that's basically what our fans like to hear. I know that's a lot of practices that Breaking the Machine, family, because they not calling family more than fans, but the family basically try to practice, the fasting and spirituality part. But like when you came home, what was the transition like?
The transition was different. So it's like, for one, during that process, I knew coming home I couldn't fuck with a lot of people because they showed me where we stood. You feel me? So now it's like destroying the old circle, building a new circle, and then adjusting to the things that have changed out here.
Now, what makes the old circle like I can't fuck with y'all no more? Because they probably then put money on your books or helped out or what?
It's a combination of things. So anybody who know me know I'm a real one, and I done shit for motherfuckers that I ain't never got to speak on, and a lot of the shit I do I probably don't remember because it was from the heart. But at the same time, it's like when you at your darkest moment, you see who really with you. Like the day I got sentenced, no bullshit. The day I got sentenced and they had me in them shackles, and I looked back in the courtroom, and everybody who was in the courtroom was there when I was broke. Everybody. It wasn't none of the motherfuckers that was getting money with me. I blasted this, none of the bitches, none of them. It was the same people that was there when I was broke. And I ain't gonna lie. And I reached out to 100, hey man, I need as many people to come to court. And it hit me and said, you know what? That's who I'm fucking when I get home. Everybody else, they can take it how they take it. But the motherfuckers in that courtroom, they was there when I was broke. You feel me? And that meant a lot to me. You know what I mean?
Damn. So now what's your transition like with the new circle? Like what you building now?
Now, number one, learning my personnel. You know what I mean? Because we only strong as our weakest link. So it's like, okay, how can we strengthen our weakest player on our team? And what is their strengths? Where can they contribute in this team? And trying to get everybody a position to where we all can move forward and be self-sufficient and help each other. Because if I'm the only one holding it down, if you break me, then you break the table. You get what I'm saying? So I got to make every leg strong so no matter what, it'll still somewhat be held up until, you know what I mean?
So like say if something happened to you, the table will still be held because everybody... Man, I like that. You know what I'm saying? You breaking, all right, what's your strength and what's your weakness? All right. Okay, we're going to work on your weaknesses. Once your weakness is good, now, on to the next, next object, whatever you want to do. So, like, I ain't never look at that. So, like, man, what's you seeing in the community that you feel like we need to change or, like,
man,
how was it, fuck that, how was it for you growing up in the neighborhoods and stuff and, like, compared to now?
I mean, growing up, like, I could say we did have OGs that was giving game, that was kind of putting certain principles into us, instilling into us, I'm going to say. And now it's just like it's lawless. It's like they took all the real men, all the real niggas, all the people who stood for something, they either got killed or they got took to prison. So now you got what's left. The hate niggas, the snakes, the roaches, the pigs. It's like it's an infestation of those type of niggas, and they the ones who in position. So it's transitioning to the young niggas. Now the young niggas doing backdoor snake shit. The young niggas not standing for nothing. These young niggas is snitching and telling on each other and shooting niggas. It's a lot of lawlessness, and it's like that part right there I just can't fuck with. You know what I mean? And it's like they telling at the same time as black men, we supposed to be militant. We supposed to be, strong, stand for something. And you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, we killing each other.
That's true.
We not killing that motherfucker that went up in the school and shot 17 kids.
No,
we ain't killing these motherfuckers who trying to destroy our community, or we killing our own. The nigga we see every day, nigga we used to go to school, we ain't cool no more, so now I'm gonna blow his brains out. We shooting in up a house, killing little kids and grannies, and it's like, come on, man.
Yeah, this shit.
It's just
wild.
Every time you on the Crime of the D or Metro Detroit News, there's some crazy sick ass shit on that shit, man.
Dog, that is true. Like, man, all the real niggas gone, so who's left? The snitches, the snakes, the roughs. Like, man, I ain't never really thought about it like that. Like,
that's the truth.
That, like, who's left? Like, man, it's getting crazy out here, dog. Like, the young niggas, they ain't got nobody to look up to. Like, they grown for real.
Yeah.
Especially, now with the scamming, like, it's so crazy. You see a little nigga, he like 17, and he just went off in the pandemic. So now you can't tell him shit what to do with his money. Because he just got it through, this way.
He got guns, money, and no guidance. You feel me?
That's a terrible.
The worst nigga, because like you say, he can put money, man, go knock dog off. Go do this.
Man.
Go do that. And it's like, I get it, but it's like it ain't even no purpose behind it. Niggas don't argue, oh, you fuck my bitch. Now I gotta kill you. Yeah. Now the nigga didn't rape your bitch. She willingly gave up the pussy. Now you about to smoke this nigga and come on, man.
But it hurt a nigga pride, dog. That shit hurt a nigga. Woo! That shit hurt.
Hey, look.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna. But look, that shit hurt.
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
It hurt, and I think we don't learn. We haven't learned how to just put that energy to somewhere else, because it's like we gotta ask yourself: should I be mad at him or her? You feel me? Man. You can't really be mad at the nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, why you gonna do that? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, my old dude always told me, you check the bitch, you never check the nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, if it's my brother, if it's my right hand man that consciously know this my bitch. Now, at the same time, you gonna feel a type of way like, oh, dog, because it's a respect thing. But at the same time, he didn't rape this motherfucking bitch. He didn't take the. At the end of the day, that bitch spread them legs and got wet for the nigga and let him put that motherfucker in. Yeah. So at the end of the day, you gotta check yourself like, damn, what type of woman did I choose?
That's true.
You seen the signs. You knew she was a freak bitch and you done fell in love with her and you cuffed her. Now you mad because she living in her nature. Like
that flesh, man. I'm so much in the car with wine. I'm like, bro, it's the flesh. Like, like we saying, like, I personally will never date a girl that's like a bottle girl, or what they call when they be at the like strip clubs or like the club
bartenders.
Like, I personally, like, man, I couldn't date a woman like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what that environment brings. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes some guys feel like they can handle it, but in reality, you psyching, you messing with your head, because you like, no, I really don't want this. You know what I'm saying?
Some niggas be just so geek. That's probably the baddest bitch they ever had.
Yeah,
they willing to take anything that come with it.
That's true.
And
that's
like
true.
me, like, I used to explain that to my people. It's like, man, like I love strippers, support them, but me knowing self, I'm a man. I'm territorial. I can't take my queen being butt naked, and my my daddy could come in and see my. No, nigga, this is exclusive to me.
Yes.
So therefore, I could be in love with him, have sex with him, be cool with him, but giving you the title as wifey, I can't, because I'm territorial. So that means every time I'm gonna come in this bitch, I'm gonna have to either sit and watch or I'm gonna be tripping. Yeah. So me being a king and a man, before I put myself in that position, baby, I just, hey, we can have fun. That's it. But anything else is like, you feel me? I know myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It's kind of sad. There's a lot of brothers in the grave over a woman.
Man, listen, in prison and in the grave.
Yeah, that's that. Man.
And the same woman, after you done smoked this nigga, she fucking your mans. She fucking your brother. She fucking your daddy. She might be fucking the whole neighborhood, my nigga. Now you in prison stressed out, and this bitch ain't put 2 pennies on your motherfucking book. So it's like, was it worth it? When right now, black men, we don't even understand. We like a hot commodity. Cause think about it, half of us in jail, another half is dead, and then you got what's left. Half of them don't even want women. You get what I'm saying? So it's a small percent of men. Now, if you any type of man that got something going on, you gotta understand you with a pickings. It's 20 to 1 worldwide. We damn near a dying breed. So it's like, shit, do I got a trip over one when it's many? And I know what flow through my blood and I'm a king, man, I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? Because I know it's plenty more and it's only going to get better.
That's supreme knowledge right there. Message! Message! Oh, shit. Man, what books did you read, dog? Like, did you read in there?
Man, listen, I was a read motherfucker in there. That's all I did.
Man, tell me some books you read, dog, so I can probably put because, dude.
I ain't gonna lie. So, I read The Richest Man in Babylon.
I read that.
Alchemist.
I read that too.
It's a book called The Prosperity Bible, which got like 15 books in it.
Dang.
So it's got a book called The Power of Concentration. The Master Key System was the book Bill Gates read, which made him drop out of college and drop out of Harvard and then pursue what he did.
It's called The Master Keys.
The Master Key System.
Master Key System. Okay.
By Charles Hammond. What other books that really hit me? Man, I got a gang of them. I read, I like 50 Cent book, Hustle Smarter, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter. That was a cold book. What other books was I reading? I got a list of them.
Man, Rich Man in Babylon changed my life. I got my first apartment off that book.
Oh, yeah?
Reading that book. I took them principles. You pay yourself 10% every check. And then after a year, you look up, you can go and invest in something. I'm like, I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
Every time you get paid, you pay yourself 10%. And just, I think one of the best lines I got out of there is, it talks about a wealthy man, how much your family and your wife will respect and treat you. I'm like, damn, that's how crazy how wealth can have that much power.
Because you earned your respect. You showed that you can hold it down, that you can secure the present. You done it in the past and the future. Like that book was so cold to me because the son fucked up the wealth.
Yeah, he did.
And he didn't know the wealth was in the tablets. But it took him to lose everything to where that's all he had. But that was the best thing happened because he had to grind. Even though he came from a rich family. And he built it up, implemented everything he learned. He taught you about don't go buy jewelry from a nigga that built houses.
Yeah.
You know, it was simple shit, but they made this shit thousands of years ago and it applied to today. So
it does.
Yeah, that was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, it does. And that make a lot of sense. You know, if you pay attention to like social media, a lot of people selling stuff, you don't really know if they really know what they're doing. You just buying because they know a little bit of information. Yeah. And you buy something, you be like, bro, I ain't, man, and that's you be like, I'm hitting a brick wall. I ain't getting nowhere. But like, man, you got the Leek Hustle. Like, where did you get that? Like, where did the hustle start?
Man, the hustle started young. Like anybody who know me growing up knew I was a hustler since I can remember. From selling candy in 4th grade in school to selling weed to just a lot of shit. Breaking the house, stealing cars, flipping, whatever I could. I mean, I was into a lot of shit, but my upbringing, we was so fucked up that I had to hustle. Like, you gotta understand, a lot of niggas got in the drug gang, scam gang because it was like a trend or a fad, but I was from a circle where you had to hustle, nigga. No lights on, no food in the house, no heat. Damn near homeless, evicted, so it's like, if I don't hustle, I don't eat. If I don't make a way, it ain't no way. You feel me? I was talking to my relative, and he was just like, you gotta get in depth to motherfuckers to really understand, like, your upbringing. So, like, I mean, a couple interviews I talk about, you know, my mom being on drugs and growing up being poor, but you gotta understand, like, we was like poor, like, you know what I mean? Like, we stayed in a house, nigga, where, for one, it was no heat. Then we had a mice infestation, and we had goddamn flea infestation. So, I mean, and you probably never even heard of no shit like that, but fleas is worse than bed bugs and any type of thing you could think of, you feel me? And at the same time, we all in this house, so it's like, we gotta take showers in a cold shower. But the only reason we doing it because we done went 3 weeks without a real shower, because you gotta microwave a bowl that's only this big to get some type of warm water, but you got a whole body to clean. So, nigga, we had to take cold showers. Nigga, we going to school, nigga, 11th grade, niggas don't even know weed. Thugging it, weed, nigga ain't eating weed. So when I go to school, nigga, I gotta sell weed. I gotta hit licks, steal phones, Alzheimer's. You know what I mean? I gotta do everything possible because fuck going to class. I gotta hustle during it. You know what I mean? Shooting dice. So my upbringing was different, and it wasn't like this happened a couple years. No, bro, this shit happened from goddamn came out the womb to motherfucking 18, you get what I'm saying? It was a struggle, but everything that happened really turned me into who I am. You know what I mean? And you know,
I can just go back and remember 11th grade. I wasn't go. It's like, damn, when you said 11th grade, you think like, damn, you damn grown, not grown, but you know, you at 16. Like you think about it, like, you know, at 16, you know, family probably got a little stability and stuff, but like, damn, that's crazy. To go to school, going through all that at the crib.
Man, listen, we was in the shelter, 11th grade. A lot of niggas went to school, didn't know. Nigga, I'm taking the bus from Martin Luther King in 96. Anybody know where that's at? That's damn near downtown.
Yeah.
All the way to Inkster High to go to school. Every day, me and my brother got to get up 4, 5 in the morning.
But that's on Jefferson. That's a drive, bro. That's
that's from the beginning, damn near to the end.
Yeah.
It's damn near hour, 2-hour bus ride every day to go to school. You feel me? But I had to go to school because that's where I could hustle and do my thing at. But just just from holding it down from the fam and just, it's a lot of shit niggas done been through. So my upbringing was a little different. You feel me? And it was back before the city got fucked up like it is now. Like it was jobs, it was money flowing through this bitch.
It was.
We was one of them ones that the nigga didn't have it. Nigga for a long time, nigga. You know what I mean?
So besides the hustling, what else kept your mind going at that time? Like
Sports.
Sports.
But at the same time, it was like this for my young dogs in sports, right? Like in sports, you're gonna probably face the most challenges in your life, not just on the field, because you got to deal with off the field distractions. I can remember playing Pop Warner, playing for the Tigers, and we going to championships and we winning, but at the same time, we in the middle of an eviction. My nigga, I don't know which day I'm gonna come home and my shit gonna be on the street. So my coaches and them probably was looking at the nigga like, damn, the productivity done went down, but it's like my mind's somewhere else. I'm trying to think of what house I can break in. How can I go hit this lick because right now I don't even know if I'm gonna come home to a home. And it's like I understand the young niggas who face them distractions, whether it's your living situation, your parents dysfunctional, whatever it is, you know what I mean? And it's like you gotta find that thing that keep you focused, that keep you going, you know what I mean? And just flip it as motivation, you know what I mean? Because I done been there. Even though I couldn't continue to pursue football because of my situation, but at the same time, it's like I made it through that shit, you know what I mean? And I know it's a lot of us going through it, and I tell them like, bro, you got a once in a lifetime opportunity. Even if you just make it to college to get out of your environment, bro, take that opportunity because that shit can change your life. You know what I mean?
Damn, bro. It seems like now in today's generation, I feel like it's no ups and downs in life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody feel like they always up and always got it. You know, and just like when did the music kick in?
Man, the music always been there. Mm-hmm. Since fourth grade. You know, I wrote my first rap in fourth grade, you feel me? And music was something natural. Music was something I always loved. But at the same time, it's like, when you're young, you really don't know how to pursue it. You get what I'm saying? And you might not even be comfortable telling anybody, like, damn, man, I want to rap, I want to do this. But music was one of the very things that helped me get through the hard times, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That take me somewhere else.
Now you said you told me off camera like when you was locked in jail, you learned how to play the piano. Like how the hell? Like how good are you on it now?
No, I ain't cold. I'm not cold with the piano, but they showed me the fundamentals, arpeggios and chords and notes and what each key mean and how to make melodies and you got to build your finger muscles up and just the real fundamentals of music because it's the same thing on the guitar. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing on the trumpet. They all going off the same format. It's just a different instrument. Mm-hmm. And once you learn the fundamentals of that, it made me look at music, everything. Beat programs. Mm-hmm. I said, oh, this what this mean. This an octave, and this what this mean. And, you know, a lot of things made sense musically. Mm-hmm. It gave me a different insight on music.
Man. Ooh, excuse me. So, like, now, the generation, I was just watching other interview, and you were talking about, you know, niggas acting like the bitches and the women acting like the niggas.
For sure.
Like, well, why is that, bro? Like, or
I mean, cause like to me, I feel like maybe my eyes tripping, but I feel like it's being pushed on us.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I feel like I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because now I'm getting more comfortable now. I'm glad you said it because that's definitely the agenda right now.
Yeah.
You know, they're definitely trying to bring the male dominance down and bring up the female dominance, which is not, you know, I love like strong women, you feel me? Excuse me, but at the end of the day, it has to be some type of balance.
Come on, man. Come on. It's just think about it. Let's take it back to the creation of the Most High.
Right.
Who carried the seed? The man. Life is within the man.
Right.
If we kill the man, we kill the race. Right. Fuck it. We ain't got to kill them. Let's make them stop liking their women.
Damn.
Let's either make him like opposite sex or let's make him like opposite race. Damn. You get what I'm saying?
Damn.
So now we weaken the race. Now I ain't against any race or discrimination or race or anything, but I'm just saying any other race, look at they women as a whole. Not as I know one person who do this. No, as a whole.
As a whole.
What race? How do they women carry themselves? How do they women follow their position within a race, and it's like our race the only ones that's like exploited,
Out of line.
out of line, exploited, and it ain't knocking it, but like I was kicking it with Daisy, and I was telling like, y'all gotta know y'all true power queens. Y'all gotta know it. Like, like come on, like they making y'all. I don't need a nigga. Yeah, I'm independent. Yeah. Cool. All right, but we wasn't created to be alone. That's why when people are alone, they get the most depressed. They get the most stressed. They get the most everything.
There's a reason why Eve came in the picture.
Come on, that was a purpose.
That nigga Adam was about to go crazy.
And he had the world. He had paradise.
Yeah, he did.
And wasn't happy. You know what I mean? And it's just like the niggas, they want niggas to wear hoochie daddy shorts, and they want niggas to carry purses, and they want niggas to do this, and it's like, come on, like we kings, we leaders, like, what, you know what I mean? Even the commercials, if you peep them, it be us that they be pushing on, they be like, come on, man, like,
pushing all that.
It's like, you know, I don't got nothing against nobody, but I'm just saying as a race as a whole, like, come on, man, like, we God chosen people, and we out here fucked up. And our women, y'all just like, you know, okay, I get it. They, you know,
I feel like the reason why like growing up, I feel like the reason why niggas always want to be hard and shit, because women allowed it. You get what I'm saying? I feel like whatever women allow, men gonna do. So like, of course, it's like it's more flamboyant men because women allowed it. You know what I'm saying? They be around it. So it's like whatever women allow, it's kind of crazy how they validate shit though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they allow, that's what we gonna do. So like, they got a power to, all right, I want straight masculine man or a stand-up man, a man that's gonna provide, protect, you know, take care of my family, take care of, you know, my loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Just be the man of the house. You know what I'm saying? They need to start bringing that energy. That's why I tell my sisters, I be like, if you want to stop fucking around with dumbass niggas, tell the guy you want to get married in 6 months. Like for real, like if you really want to see, like if he about, you know, if he ain't just for the pussy and shit, tell him you want to get married in 6 months. See how he changed. You know what I'm saying? If he's still the same, leave him alone, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't hard, you know. I think, I don't know what it is, us want to be like a Russell Wilson type of nigga. They feel like that's not the thing they want. You know, they want that, maybe because everything, like you think about Baby Boy, I'm thinking about all the movies, like all the love movies, like the nigga he had that grit. I think girls are just in love with.
I mean, you ever read The Way of Superior Man?
I only read the first chapter.
So you got to read it. And in that book, he talk about how women, they yearn for masculinity. The energy, though. They need it. So when a woman tests you and she challenging you, she want to feel that, put a man, okay. Yeah. Put her back in check. And it's like, as men, we lost our way. I'm going to keep it 100. As men, we can't put on a woman at all because we lost our way. It started with us.
That's facts.
We start niggas acting like bitches, getting their feelings and this, that, and the third. It's like, it's like, if you allow a woman to walk over you, she gonna do it. Yeah. If you allow her to talk to you crazy, she gonna do it. Yeah. And if you don't respect yourself, why should she? If you don't carry yourself like a man, like niggas be taking that, work out, dress groomed up, no, you doing that because that's you respect yourself. You value self. Bitch, I don't do this for you. I value self. So I'm going to carry myself. I'm going to put the right nutrients in me because guess what? That's how I want you. I'm teaching you how to treat me. You see me eating right? You see me carrying myself right? You see me cleaning my house after everything messed up? I'm training you how to treat me and my home, or bitch, get the fuck on. No disrespect to women, but you know, I'm just saying, keeping it 100. Get the fuck on. You feel me? And I'm teaching you. So men, if you want women to respect you and treat you, gotta carry yourself like that first. Like if she see you walking around a whole ass nigga, was she supposed to treat you like something more than what you are, or what you carry yourself as? So that's why it's important. Like prison gave me the time to find self, understand self, not what the world wanted me to like. What do I like? Who am I? What I believe? Who do I trust? Who do I see myself becoming? And once I found self, I understood what type of woman I need in my life.
Man, that isolation can do so much for a brother.
It can make you or break you. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I seen some niggas lose their mind in isolation, but if you spiritually grounded, it can be amazing for you.
Yeah, that isolation, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, it is about just sharpening my sword. Yeah. I think that's where everybody of our generation, period, like we just gotta really sharpen it. And just sharpen it, which is coming into more like, it is becoming more men that is doing what you said, you know, self-love and carrying themselves the right way and being stand up. It's just we just gotta dish out the bullshit around. Well, I know you got children. Would you let your son listen to like NBA YoungBoy and stuff right now?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Probably not. I mean, I ain't gonna say probably not, but at the same time, I learned not exposing your child to the world can be just as bad as exposing it to him or worse. Mm-hmm. So expose it to him, let him know what he hearing, let him understand why he shouldn't be listening to it. Mm-hmm. Versus him hanging with his friends, sneaking listening to it, getting misguided, getting manipulated because he wasn't educated on it. You know what I mean? So I believe in exposing it to him. Everything, sex, guns, violence, because I had a conversation with my son's mother, and I'm like, look, we at a race with technology with our kids. These commercials, these YouTube, these phones, they showing kids shit at a rate 100 times faster than we was exposed. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna wait till he's 13 to talk to him about sex. Mm-hmm. He been watching this shit since 6 years old on this goddamn Pornhub ad to pop up, and they've been exposed to it. So it's like, why not? Listen, as long as you know they can comprehend, teach it to them in a way that they can comprehend, and because I'd rather me teach you than you go out to the world experimenting shit that you shouldn't even be an experiment with, because they got to you first. You feel me? So that's where I'm at with it. So would I let him listen to YoungBoy? I'm gonna educate him on it, and I'm gonna let him know, hey, don't take everything literal what he's saying. If you like his music, but don't go out here trying to do what he rapping about and what he doing, because it's an art. He just painting a picture for you. This ain't something, he ain't saying go out here and do this or try to mimic and do this. So I mean, I'm gonna just educate him because I'm a fan of music and I know everybody expressing a different way. You know what I mean? But if you talking straight bullshit, hell no, I ain't letting him listen to it. And I'm gonna let him know why he can't listen to it.
Man, I'm up here thinking about your music, right? Yeah. Like, I ain't never heard you talking about killing nobody, none of your songs.
For sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, and then you just brought up your story, but like, why you never went that route? Like, why you, like, I'm kind of glad you didn't, but like, why you didn't go, you know, that route? Like, I'll shoot up in your house, I'll kill you, you know, or I'll rob you, you know what I'm saying? Or
I mean, because for one, that shit is incriminating.
Okay.
And it's in all the music. And number two, I didn't get into music to lead niggas in the wrong path. I mean, music is therapeutic. Music is basically the only thing that can control time. It can hold it. Play a Marvin Gaye song from back in the day, and it'll take you to the 70s. And you there.
You there, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Music is the only thing that's got that vibration, that power. You can literally, music, I think they did a test with a plant. And I mean, it's not based on music, but it was somebody was talking to the plant negatively, and they was talking positively to one plant. The plant they was talking to negatively ended up dying. The power of your words, the power of your vibration, the power of your energy, like, and it's the same thing with music. Why you think everybody in this depressed, dark ass shit, man?
Yeah, that is true.
For one, all the music in like F minor or D minor, which is like a dark ass tone, and it's putting everybody in a different frequency that's depressing, like, you know what I mean? And it's the music. Because think about the 70s. What was the 70s music about? Every song was about love.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, what they was?
Feel Good.
Feel Good. I'm trying to think of a goddamn Earth, Wind, and Fire song. Would you mind? Hey, if I touch, if I kiss, if I held you tight, in the morning light. Oh, yeah, they was.
Yeah, that shit, you know?
Yeah, it was that shit. Yeah, now. Yeah, it is like that. Like, it is like everybody fucking depressed. I'm like, God damn. I'll be saying, I got demons. I probably really.
It's the music.
It's the music I'm fucking
Bro, it's the music, man. It's like, if you want to look at a race of people and all that, look at the music.
Man, it's
look
like.
Look at the music. Think about it, right? And it's not even no shade, all right? Mm-hmm. Name me a genre of music or a race of people music they listen to where they exploit their women. Name me a genre or some of the music where they talk about killing their people.
Damn, hip hop.
Name me a genre or any type of music where they talk about doing anything that will just hurt their people, or you know what I mean? And you can't find it.
I mean,
even think about it, right? Let's go like the cartels and shit and they music. Oh, they should be dancing music, but them some of the most gangster
motherfuckers in the world, bro.
You feel me?
That is true.
They at the top of the list. Al Qaeda's, all them. You know what I
They
mean?
number one on the list.
You feel me? And I'm just saying, like, come on. I love our women, but I'm like, damn, like, do y'all? I mean, maybe I'm tripping. They pushing our women that it's cool to be a hoe. It's cool to have 4, 5 niggas that you fucking at one time. It's cool. It's normal.
And that's why I feel like you saying that, like, subconsciously, that's why it's so easy to fuck so many hoes, like, so many women. Like, I think about it, like, I think I fucked so many women because of the music. That's definitely what it was.
Hey,
like,
listen, we think we knocking them, they knocking us. She already put in her mind, I'm gonna fuck him. And they do it, and we think we pulling up, man, he was on the list. You feel me?
Damn.
And they doing it because they look at the attention that the social media girls get. Oh, I want to be like them because they hoes. Why all the hoes get the attention? Think about it. We men. If a bitch showing titties and ass, we not thinking about the person. We looking at the ass and titties.
Yeah.
Now y'all looking at it like, oh, that's what we want. No, we are just naturally attracted to that. But at the end of the day, when a nigga want to raise his kids and his family and build his empire with,
you want a woman, man.
You want a queen. You want a wife.
Yeah,
you
want a
no.
wife.
Come on now, my daddy, okay, put it like this, you my wife. But guess what? You selling pussy on the side. Or you go out and shake your, now if you gotta shake your ass every night and just me as a man, I have failed. Flat out. I have failed. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If my wife gotta do that, not saying if it ever got bad, we gonna count it out, but I'm just saying I failed as a man. Cause I should be in a position, baby, you ain't gotta do that. You know what I mean? But you know, and every woman that's in the club ain't no hoe or none of that. Some of them doing it to get through school, start a business. That's their hustle, and I
respect that.
I love it, and I don't knock it. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's got to be a balance of self-respect, and you having some goals with it, and you ain't doing it. You know, you've been stripping for the last 10 years, and you ain't got nothing to show for it but bags and shit. And come on, baby, you lost.
Yeah. We so deep in material, man. That shit is crazy. But that all comes from hip hop. But I feel like we gotta separate hip hop and like drill. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like, if I think about hip hop, I'm thinking about LL. I'm thinking about trying to really think like Run DMC. Like that was really hip hop.
Yeah.
Now it's drill, and I feel like it's like damn, hip hop get in this one big old genre, but it's kind of different. Like drill is like it's like rock and roll.
Yeah. I mean, it's. I mean, I love the beats. I mean, I like the
beats
music,
hard. Yeah.
but at the same time, it's like, right. Our motherfucking music is all systematically. Think about it. How many niggas you know that are actually truly talented, right? But if they talking about something positive or just something different, then what's the agenda? They don't blow up. Think about all the niggas who blowing up right now. What they rapping about?
Shit, weed, hoes,
this shit right
cars, killing
is the new thing. So if we go back to
and I love fuck nigga free, but that's another one. And I love that song. I ain't gonna lie.
I like it too. It's hard.
Nigga free.
It's hard. It's hard.
But it is like fuck niggas. Yeah, fuck niggas this summer. I'm about to go be me. Be with my girls. I don't need y'all niggas. Damn.
Yeah. And she just expressing how she felt.
Right.
And
that's all she did.
It's all hard. I can't even cap. This shit fire.
It's hard. Her voice and everything. It's like I salute to that. But I definitely see how them type of songs really makes, you know, just push the agenda. Like, damn, you can't make no positive ass song.
Yeah, no, I mean, because, you know, it's I just be looking at it like the 80s. Okay, gangster rap came on. Everybody became gangbangers.
That is true.
A lot of niggas died, went to jail. Then we go to the 90s. What was the crack? Crack pandemic and this, that, and the third, and then the thug, you know what I mean? And then it went into the 05 Jeezy, everybody trapping, and then the fucking generation of niggas got cracked on their head in 30 years, and I mean, but these is the last. Niggas ain't never rapping about our reality, but at the same time, I just be thinking like, damn, like, the drill shit is kind of like, fuck getting money.
Kill shit,
anything.
Man, you got it, man. Look, in this world, you need money. Yeah. And in this world, you need people. Me killing you don't help me at all.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we not, you know, we're not really telling people that, like, yo, you really keeping your brother and working it out is better than just offering him. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, now somebody, I understand it get to a point where, oh, you killed my cousin, I killed your cousin. Now it's like we can never end.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's going to have to be a meeting of the minds if we got 4 on this side and 4 on this side. Hey, look, what we gonna do till it ain't nobody left? I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't got the answer how to properly handle them situations. But at the same time, I just want to put something in people's head. Like, bro, how much opportunity, money we missing out on? How much growth? How much success? How many more cousins and brothers we gotta lose? You know. And I ain't no preaching ass nigga, but I'm just keeping it real. Like, young niggas catching 30 years life. Was high at the time and don't even remember. Woke up, judge gave me 60.
Damn.
Now these niggas looking, crying. You know what I mean? And it's like, man, that's not no place for you, bro. That's not no place for you.
Did you ever think you was gonna get that long? Cause when I first seen the article, like when I saw it, like I remember like yesterday, I was like, fuck, this nigga might get like 25 life, but I ain't understand.
Yeah, the criminal system.
Yeah, like I didn't understand it. I'm just like, that's the first thing I said, fuck.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I said, dog, this some bullshit. Like, did you really think you was gonna get that long?
Honestly with you, being real, with that conspiracy is like they don't really gotta have nothing on you. Just like you being in the room with me, seeing me do something, bag up something, and you didn't call the police, you are part of the conspiracy. That easy. Just you being there. So now it's like, give up information or take this time. You get what I'm saying? Hey, we got such and such saying, yeah, you was there. You was this and that. So what you gonna do? You gonna go to trial, and they gonna have all these white jurors in front of you. They gonna make sure they hold you in that bitch till you, when you go to court, you don't got a fresh shave. You come in that bitch looking like a fucking heinous criminal, and they gonna say, yeah, he look guilty. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, and so now you gonna get the maximum penalty.
So damn, you had a whole white jury?
I didn't even go to trial. But I'm in Kentucky. Come on now, we know what's down there. Man. And where they had me at, it's like
white. That's the only nigga.
Yeah. Man, and I'm from Detroit. Detroit got a reputation of coming down there. So it's like, at the same time, it's like, it was one of those situations. I know what I did and I got away with it. This just my lick and I gotta take it. And I'm not gonna compromise my character or my beliefs to turn on anybody I love or anybody, period. So I just took my time, even though I knew I could have beat my case. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, it would have been a domino effect of other things. You get what I'm saying? Now it's like, oh, let's look more into this, that, and the third. It's like, you know what? Y'all got it.
Yeah, you ended up doing how many?
I did. I was sentenced to 48 months.
48 months?
That's
4 years. I'm tripping. I'm thinking math in my head. Man, I'm like, shoot. I'm glad. I ain't gonna lie, cause I ain't know how long you got. You know what I'm saying? But I remember that shit like yesterday, bro. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
I'm like, damn. I'm like, I ain't gonna around that time. You know, you was doing music with Black Youngster.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It was popping for
me,
man.
Yeah.
Man, the conversations I had with God, I did not understand what was going on. I'm like, God, for real? Like this? And it's like, at the same time, he seen something I didn't see. He seen things to come that I didn't see. You feel me? And he pulled me out of that. It was like, at the time, I was like, I never questioned God. But sometimes I just be like, I don't say I question, but I just be like, God, like, woo. At least let me know, you know what I mean? Yeah. But it's like, it's not for us to understand at the time. It was like, I'm about to make you better. I'm about to give you everything you've been praying for. But first I gotta remove all these people. I gotta destroy the person you was. And I gotta put you in an environment and give you the things that build you right. And once I accepted while I was in prison, it's like, I swear to God, my whole bid was just like, it did a 360. You get what I'm saying? It's like my time was way easier because I accepted it. First, I was in that bitch like, you know, what was this person for? That person, man, this, end of the day, I chose to deal with these people. Nobody forced me. You feel me?
That's true, bro. We do force to be with people that we feel like, you know what I'm saying, we probably see the red flags.
Oh, yeah.
And we still just, that's my man's, I know something happened.
Making excuses for whole shit. You gotta stop making excuses for whole shit. Period. Niggas show you who he is, believe it. Don't make no excuses for it. And, oh man, we was since 3rd grade. But man, if a snake is a snake, you know what I mean? A pig is a pig. A roach is a roach. No matter how you try to, what box you put it in, whatever, they is who they is.
Damn. Damn, man.
Niggas ain't right. Like, even my case, like, I seen all the signs in the world, man, and ignored them. And it was like, right before I actually got indicted, taking a loss of 60,000 here, 30,000 here, 10 here, 5. And really, I'm looking at it like I'm chasing what I lost, but really it was God trying to stop me. Like, stop where you at. Stop. Because you about to go off the cliff. And by me not stopping, he had to force stop me. And which was my indictment in
I ain't
prison.
gonna lie, dog. I hate when I move like that in life. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you about to go off a cliff because mentally you know what the fuck you know you moving wild. You know what I'm saying? You just moving like wrong. And I got hit by a car. I feel like that was one thing that should have stopped me. But you know, sometimes I don't know what is we chasing. You feel like he was chasing something?
Yeah, I was chasing everything I lost. I mean, cause you gotta understand like where I came from and what it took to get there. Like the years of straight grinding, the years of just the social life, the fun. I cut out all that shit, the bitches, the drugs, people who might not know me, people who do know me, smoke, then drink, didn't do any of that. I sacrificed all that. Not cause nigga probably ain't want to, but I had a bigger vision. And I knew the type of discipline I needed. And that grind to get to where I finally got to get to, you know what I mean? It was like when it was happening, I didn't understand that God was trying to do those with signs.
Damn, bro. You know what we chasing? Acceptance.
Yeah.
Damn.
Listen, and guess what, right? That's why I made this song. That's why I say in the song, I used to chase that fake love, not chase money. First they gonna love you, then they gonna hate you. You can't trust them, you feel me? And it's like, a lot of motherfuckers that used to call my phone and, hey, bro, used to look out so many niggas I done blessed, so many niggas I done, and it's like, when I got to my worst, nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Even upon coming home, like, you know, and you know, the Most High blessed me, where I was in a position where I was cool, but at the same time, a nigga even reaching out saying, damn, bro, hey. And it's like, you really understand the part, like, man, like, a lot of that, fuck acceptance, bro. You accept yourself. Know who you is and don't care what people think. Just because, I'm working a job, niggas, man, fuck them niggas. Because them same niggas gonna be the same haters whether you up $1 million or you got $20 in your pocket, bro. If you gotta go work that job for your family, do it. Fuck this fake-ass life, fake-ass persona, the fake-ass shit. All these motherfuckers capping and lying about their lives and for signing for this stupid ass social media. Fuck that shit, bro. Do what you gotta do to feed your fam and fuck being accepted. Only person you want to accept you is the Most High.
Yeah.
That's it.
Preach.
You feel me? Be the right man you need to be to your wife and your kids and everybody else. Fuck them, man. Because you can't keep everybody happy. Bro, I stress myself out trying to please everybody. My motherfucking cup went empty trying to pour into everybody's cup, and then when it's time to pour back in mine, I can't get a fucking drop. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that to say, man, fuck trying to please people, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't saying give. Be a giving person. Be put in the universe what you want back. But understand the difference between these leeches and these users and these manipulators and these self-entitled people who just feel entitled to everything you doing, and you gotta do this just because you got it. It's like, damn, bro, I had to break my back for this check or this money. Now I'm supposed to just give it to the nigga that sat on the couch, or this bitch you gave me some head. Oh, I'm supposed to give you the world, and all you offering is some pussy. Man, you got the game fucked up. You got to bring something more, some spirituality, growth, some type of educational knowledge, some type of critical thinking and planning and organizing, and you ain't bringing nothing into that. What you feel entitled to anything I'm doing? Because I'm going to go do all this for who? To please who? The unpleasables? Man, fuck that shit, man.
Man, pleasing people do drive you fucking crazy, bro.
Man.
That shit drive you crazy. Like, you be like, damn, bro, what the fuck is I'm doing? Like, they don't see what I just did last week. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gave him $1 every day for 300 days. And on the 301st day you said no. It's like you never did shit.
Oh, he a bitch ass nigga. I ain't fucking with that nigga. Then that one no will have you hate me. Have you hate, like, that one no will have that person hate you for 10 years. Man, that nigga a hoe, bro. That nigga a bitch ass nigga.
First time.
And then you find out, man, what he really do? Man, I asked that nigga for some money, he ain't give it to me. When they give me money, yeah, but I really needed it. That's what it be. That's time I really needed it that time. That nigga.
Man, man, come on. And it's like, if you can't appreciate a person that's been there more than they not been there, there's something wrong with you as an individual. You feel me? Like, then they done did more for you than not, and you tripping on this one time. Something wrong with you, man. You know what I mean? Something wrong with the person. You know, and I just learned I don't even deal with them type of people no more. I don't deal with people that get nothing out of them. But if we not like-minded, we don't got the same goals, we don't want the same shit out of life, you don't love family, you ain't spiritually grounded, you ain't trying to progress, bro, I don't need to be around you. For what? I love you, but I'm going to love you from a distance. Because at the same time, I don't need whatever you got jumping off on, getting into my universe, my world, fucking up my groove and pulling me down. And you know, so I try to stay away from them type of people.
Yeah, we need more conversations like that. Like, you didn't need to start going to schools, talking to the young kids. But now it's more, we need to start talking to each other like people our age group like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have them here and there, but I feel like if more men our age had these conversations.
So you know, you asked me about books, right? So I'm glad you brought that up. Mm. The book, one of the coldest chapters out of this book I read was, I think it was the 16 Laws of Success, Napoleon Hill. Mm. And the first chapter is about the mastermind. So the mastermind, two or more like-minded individuals get harmonized together. Mm-hmm. So it's the same thing that's in the Bible where it say two or more gather.
It's good. And
I'm there, whatever you ask, declare, decree, you're going to have.
Right.
But he doing it in the literal book sense, but he speak on creating a mastermind. And his whole books is about, he interviewed Rockefeller, Henry Ford, Andrew Carnegie, all the successful men of his time. What's the dude who got the make the washing machines? GE, JP, all these names that
JP
you see.
Morgan.
That started back then. He interviewed them. How y'all became successful, and all of them had masterminds. So it's a group of like-minded individuals. All our minds harmonized together to become one mind. Like you said, coming together. We a cipher of knowledge, information. Hey, bro, I just found out a new way we can do this. Hey, bro, I just got this. Let's put this, and working together. And everybody got to be on the same frequency or it will not work. One bad motherfucker will destroy the whole mastermind. But mastermind don't mean it got to be 100 niggas. We be thinking we need 100 niggas to be. No, it just need the right niggas. It could be the Fab Five.
Yeah,
big three.
The big three, yeah.
You
The
get
big
what
three
I'm
for
saying?
sure. The
And
big
long
two,
as we on
1-2 punch.
the same frequency and create the mastermind, like you gotta read. If you don't read nothing else out of this book, the chapter on the mastermind, Napoleon Hill, 16 Laws of Success. 16
Laws of Success. Y'all hear that? Napoleon Hill.
The mastermind. The book, he break it down from. I mean, he's this is one of his first books, right? So he's long-winded, but he break it down from molecules to protons to atoms to the power, the speed of a train, the speed of a bullet, and then he said the speed of light, how fast. And he said our brains is faster than all that shit.
It is.
Our thinking power. So that the speed of light is this many, in this amount of time. Our brains think a gazillion times faster than that. That's how powerful they is. You feel me? So, he break it down in a way, he long-winded, but at the same time, the jewel that I took from that was create a mastermind. Like-minded individuals, got the same goals, but you might be good at this. I might be good at this, but I compliment what you don't do. He compliment what I don't do. And together, we all working towards something positive. You feel me?
And I think we got to just appreciate that. Like, you can shine and I can shine. Together, I feel like, you know, like in the community, you know, Cordy said this on the last episode, like, niggas be want to steal your energy. You know what I'm saying? They be like, damn, why can't I shine? You know what I'm saying? Why can't we all shine? Like, I was telling one in the car, I'm like, shit. I said, Leek validated me when he told me he fucked with my show. You know, fucked with our show. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand how much a compliment can go, especially from, like, you know, the type person you is, like, person it is, like, shit, I remember when we came to school and shit, you know, you was the big nigga on the block, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? All this shit, and then for him to be like, I fuck with y'all shit, it was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? It was like, damn. That's like
and then it's like, when you seeing the seed get planted, and then you see it grow, like, I got to see the growth, you feel me? And I know what you was trying to do, and I seen the process, and I looked at it through a whole different lens, and I'm looking at it, and I say, damn, I'm proud of bro, man. He taking that shit to the next level. He consistent. One thing that's gonna beat everything is consistency. You feel me? Yeah. And I love what you doing, man. You know, and it need to be more of these type of platforms, and we gotta support this type of shit.
Yeah, we do. Like me and Ahmad always talking like, man, we got the best podcast in Detroit. He be like, man, we got the best podcast in Detroit. I'm like, bro, we really do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like niggas gonna come to our wave and understand what we really trying to do. You know, we just trying to, man, speech righteousness. You know what I'm saying? Just like being sharp, because it helped me at the same time having these conversations and actually going home and doing them though. You know, so I can have it, but now I gotta go home and do it off of this. You know what I'm saying? I think we just having these conversations, being vulnerable. You know, just learning from the conditions that we was in, because we all grew up in conditions. We all trying to break the machine, the conditions that we were in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's a long journey. Yeah, it's a long ass journey. Like you probably would have thought, like, you know what I'm saying, you making the money you up. You probably ain't never see a damn.
What? Man, listen to that.
I'm like,
man, listen, yo, and that shit can happen to any of us.
Man.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, trust the process.
Trust the process, because your highs can be very high and your downs can be very, well, your lows, I mean, can be very, very low.
Yeah. And the lows is the most important, because that's where all the learning is at. You get what I'm saying? Because once you at the top, you in the game. Now, it's no more practice. It's no more training.
No, it's not.
Now it's like use what you learn. Now, if you properly use what you learn, you're going to continue to be successful. But if you was wasting your time or bullshit, you know, you're gonna understand
it's
why
gonna
you
be exposed.
Yeah, it's gonna be exposed.
It's like a basketball player. Like, are he in the league? Oh, he been bullshitting this off season. It's gonna show. It's gonna show.
It's gonna show in the court.
It's gonna show in game time. Man, before we leave, before you went in there, man, you was real. You weren't as big as you is now. Like, who made you get in there? And be like, fuck, I gotta get big. I gotta just start this.
I mean, so
what type of workout you doing? Nigga, you came out big as hell. Like, you want no weights? Was it weights in there?
It was weights in there. We had them for a minute. Then they shut it down during the pandemic. But so like before I went to prison, I was a vegan, right? So I was like 137 pounds. And you want to hear something crazy? This from one of the books I read, Think and Grow Rich, the first one, right?
Okay.
A Black Choice by Dennis Kimbrough. That's a good book to go check out. So
anyway, the book Think and Grow Rich or the Black Choice?
It's called Think and Grow Rich.
I thought it ended up by Napoleon Hill too.
Yeah, but it's a Black Choice. So it's Dennis Kimbrough wrote his version of it for the black for us.
Wow.
And it's a Spanish version too for the Hispanics.
Wow.
So it's Think and Grow Rich, a Black Choice, right? By Dennis Kimbrough. In a book, right? So I wrote this back when we was at school, right? It's probably before you was there. It said, draw a picture of yourself. How you see yourself. You're going to write your profession, the amount of money you're going to have, all this shit. Like, but you going to draw it. You don't got to be the best drawer. But he said you put this bitch up somewhere where you can see it every morning. Your mirror, and you get up, and then you have like a prayer or affirmation. And on everything, bro, all that shit came into fruition. Everything. Even me having this shit was true. My hair was long as hell in the picture. I was big as hell. Now I'm just waiting on these multi-millions. You feel me? But it's on the way. And on my kids, I still got the picture to this day. And my man's a vouch. My man's I am from Cincinnati will tell you. He used to see him like, boy, you crazy. You know what I mean? But he synced it. Man. But he only synced it because I allowed him into my personal home, and he got to see what type of time I'm on. Like, I'm applying, because my old head put me on this book. He like, bro, if you apply these principles, he said, bro, it's got stories of black men you ain't never heard of and how they did it back then. And it's like, I did it. And every morning you get up, you say, I'm going to be a multi-millionaire by the time I'm 30. I'm going to be this. I'm going to have this type of house. I'm going to, amen. You get what I'm saying? And you speaking it. I will have. I have. You get what I'm saying? You putting it. And bro, I'm telling you, from the dollar amount, it was like, because the first dollar amount was like 20,000. And I hit it so quick, I had to change the number. You get what I'm saying? And I just kept changing it and changing it. And then even the picture, like, you can edit it as you go to the jewelry. This fucking chain was drawn that bitch on my kids. Damn. You get what I'm saying? All these things. So it was like, it was the power of the mind that book was teaching me. And it's like, okay. And now it's like it's time for a new picture. You get what I'm saying? So anybody watching this, man, draw you a picture of yourself in Let's make it short, 5 years. Put our amount of money you want to have, where you want to stay, the profession, how you're going to look, physique. I don't give a fuck if you're 300 pounds. If you say you want to be 185 pounds all muscle, draw that picture. Draw you on there. Be detailed as you can get, from the belt you got on to the shoes you got on to the watch and all the things surrounding it. You draw a line. I'm gonna have this many kids. I'm gonna have this in my bank account. I'm gonna have this business. And every morning you look up, you see it, you read it, and you basically programming and you speaking it into life. And I'm telling you, it's gonna happen if you believe it. I'm a walking example of how real and true that shit is. You feel me?
Man, let's thank God for Leek Hustle, man, coming to bless us today, man. You really poured out some knowledge and some knowledge and information for us, man. Like right now, my brain is just stuck because you really speaking some shit.
For sure,
And
for sure.
I'm just listening like, damn, I gotta go do that shit when I get home.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, man, nigga ain't even gotta say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just like, we gotta cut it. You know, because there's nothing else to say, dog. He talked this shit. There's nothing else to say. Man, I appreciate you coming and breaking the machine, bro. Truly do.
For sure.
Truly do, man. Make sure somewhere we can follow you at and
Man, y'all can follow
get your
me
music.
Follow me on Instagram at Leek Hustle, LeekHustle. Make sure y'all hit the link tree, tap in with the videos. All the interviews gonna be on there. And just subscribe to my YouTube channel, Leek Hustle. And just be tuned in to everything we doing, because we got a lot to come. Music, shows, vlogs, and just bringing you to my world, man. So, just tap in.
We out. Breaking the machine, baby. We gone.